All right, guys. So the last thing we're going to talk about is business credit. So I know that you set up your LLC properly now, that you got your business address, business phone number, business email, everything's properly set up for your LLC. Now you're trying to figure out, how do I get the bag? How do I get the money? How do I get this money so I can invest into my business, so I can invest into any type of investment, so I can make me some sources of income. So, all right, so we're going to talk about a little bit of business credit. So, the things that you need to have for business credit is, of course, like I said, setting up your LLC properly, which is what you just did. And now, another thing that you do need to have is good credit, because when the banks, they want to make sure that you are credible first in order for you to give your business some money, because they want to see that that you have a good credit profile and make sure that you did everything right in order for you to start building business credit with your business, and eventually just use your business paydex score to start getting funding. And then you won't have to personally guarantor yourself and be liable for the debt if you was not to pay it back on your business credit card. um, so yeah, so if you don't pay off your business credit card, eventually it can report to your credit report, and it can, of course, mess up your credit. But that's only if you don't ever pay it back, like, at all or whatever. As long as you're making a minimum payment, then it won't report to your personal credit report. So yeah, so you need to have a good credit profile in order for you to get approved for, business credit cards. So you forming your LLC is great. You got your LLC form. Now you're building history behind it, and you build a relationship with the bank. Um, also, like, sometimes certain banks, like credit unions and stuff, smaller banks, they do pay attention to your credit, but they just want to make sure that you're, like, building a relationship with them a lot. So having the LLC and building a relationship with them can help, even if your credit isn't all the way there, but you definitely want to make sure that your credit is there. So I'm gonna go over my credit report so I can show you what basically like a perfect credit score looks like, and how you can get business credit by making sure that your credit profile is similar to this. It could be better, but hopefully not worse. But just, basically, a good credit profile that will get you approved for business credit. So it's never about the credit score. So I have a 750 or 7, I think I have like a 750, but basically, somebody with a 680 could get approved for business credit, and like, somebody with a 700 might not. But I mean, I could get approved, but I'm saying, like, somebody for the 700 may not, because they might have things on their account that might be affecting their account. So we want to make sure that you hit all the credit factors and that you're good with every single credit factor, so that you would get approved for business credit and not be somebody in the 700 but still got some credit stuff on their credit report that could be affecting them, because that happens or whatever, because it's never about the score. It's more so about the report. You want to make sure you have no negative accounts on your report, and you also have a strong credit profile by having primary trade lines, meaning credit cards in your name that you made on-time payments on, not an authorized user trade line, meaning that somebody authorized you on their credit card, and now it's reporting on your credit report as, like, I don't know, like, it could be reporting as any type of credit card, and they're making the on-time payments, but you're just an authorized user, so you just use it to help your score. No, you need credit cards that are in your name. It doesn't work where you just add, like, trade lines from authorized users and then your score might boost. But remember, like I said, it's not about the score, it's about the report. So your score might boost, but your report is not strong, because when the bank runs your credit, they could definitely see that it's not your credit card. It is somebody else's credit card that added you under their credit card. So the banks aren't dumb, so they want to make sure that you are credible. So they want to make sure, so don't spend your money on trade lines like that. Only trade lines help once your credit report is good already. So if you have no negative accounts, as well as you have no negative accounts, and you also build your credit up, to a strong credit profile. So I'm about to share my screen, and I'm about to show you my credit report. Okay, so let me. All right. So let's see. We are on. All right. I'm gonna show you guys my Equifax because TransUnion removed my Discover credit card by accident. But I mean, my TransUnion is still good, but I just want to show y'all like exactly what a better profile will look like. All right, so number one, you want to make sure you have 100% on-time payments. If you do not have 100% on-time payments, then whatever credit card is under here, you want to make sure you call them, or auto loan or mortgage, blah, 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 whatever it is. You want to make sure you call them and be like, can you forgive me for that payment? It was, something happened, something came up and I couldn't pay it, but I need you to forgive me because it's, I need it back to be in good standing on my credit report. If you have one missed payment, maybe two, if they might work with you. If they don't work with you, my best advice is to just close the credit card account and then we can dispute it or remove it off for you. That's one of the services that I have. So you guys can hit me up for that if you'd like. If not, you could just dispute it yourself if you guys know how to and stuff like that. But basically, you want to make sure you have 100% on-time payments. Now, next thing is you want to make sure your credit card usage. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, my Navy Federal is not under 29%. And the reason for that was because I had something going on and I forgot to literally pay down my card when it reported. So that's another thing. Make sure you call every single one of your credit cards and ask them when they report to the credit bureau. So Navy Federal reports, I think, the 12th of the month. So I got to make sure I paid on like the 9th. So on the 12th, it reports to the credit bureaus and it reports correctly. So right here, it didn't report correctly because I paid it. I think I paid it a little too late and then it like they reported and then it posted after it reported. So it was just like, it was dumb. But basically, yeah, so Discover pays on the I think they report on the 19th. So I paid them on like the 16th. And they reported good, good utilization, which is 9%. 9% is good utilization. So you guys want to make sure you want to be either under 0 and 9% for excellent credit, meaning if I have a 34,600 credit line, I have 34,600 available for excellent credit. I should only be using $3,114. I'm using a little more, which is why I'm on 12%, but I'm still in a good range. But the next thing is you wanna, for good credit, you wanna be under 29%. So 29%, I could be using $10,000 right here on my credit and I will still be having good credit. The higher the limits, the more that you can use as excellent credit and good credit. And you can always ask for credit line increase whenever to your credit cards. As long as they don't give you a hard inquiry. So remember that, make sure they don't give you no hard inquiries. Okay. Now, another factor is you want to make sure you don't have no derogatory marks, no collections, none of that, like none. That's automatic deny for business credit. So make sure you take care of that. Dispute, remove it off your credit report. Now credit age, my credit age is a little low, 3 years. So now here is when a trade line could come in and help me. I have credit cards in my name that I made on-time payments on. So I have credit cards in my name I made one-time payments on. I'm not just adding a trade line just to add a trade line. I have credit cards in my name. So the trade line is only going to help me help my history. Then you don't want to have that many inquiries. I have 0 inquiries here. I have 2 on TransUnion, but you want to make sure you have 2 or less inquiries on each credit bureau. So TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, you want to make sure you have 2 or less for each one. Too many inquiries can also get you denied because they think that you're high risk when you have too many inquiries. So make sure that you don't have that many inquiries. And if you do, you got to dispute them or get them removed. And then lastly, your accounts. Hold on a second. Go my credit report like that so you can look at your accounts. You go view my credit report, you go down, these are my credit card accounts, these are my student loans. So you see they're all in good standing, good standing, good standing, good standing. That's good. So as long as they're in good standing, then you're good. So if you have accounts that all say good standing, that's good. Now, if you have an account that's closed, that this account is still a good account. But if you have an account that's closed and you go in the remarks and it says collection charge off, that's a bad account and you need to get that disputed off your credit report ASAP. So you get any closed account dispute off your credit report. If you have open accounts that are negative, like collection and charge off, so you definitely need to get that closed and disputed as well. So you want to make sure you have no negative accounts, or definitely gonna be at a red flag with the business credit cards and with the banks. So just make sure that your credit profile is strong like this. So I have, how many credit cards I have? I have one, two, three, four. The Victoria's Secret doesn't count to me because it's a retail card, but I have four primary credit cards on my credit report. You want to at least make sure you have three. I have four, but you want to make sure that you have three primary credit cards on your credit report to build it up. So if you have negative accounts, your first step is to repair your credit, meaning to get everything negative off your credit report. Now, after you get everything negative off your credit report, your second step is to build your credit, like how I did here. I've been building my credit for a couple of years. So you don't have, it's not always like, you don't always have to do it for this many years and get approved, but it don't have to be this long. But you definitely have to build your credit report as far as getting credit cards in your name and making on-time payments every single month, and make sure you don't, and make sure you just don't miss any payments. And so, because like I said, 100% on time payment history, you don't want to mess that up. So yeah, like basically, yeah, you want to build your credit, get three credit cards, and once you do that, then you're more likely to get approved for business credit. So this is a perfect credit profile for you right here. Only thing is history is a little low, but it could still get me approved. So I'm not worried about that. But yeah, so that was a perfect credit profile that's definitely gonna help you get approved for business credit. Okay, so um, all right, so like I was saying, good credit profile. All right, so once you got the, good credit profile in the LLC, then you want to apply for business credit. So what banks to apply for business credit? How should you apply for business credit? And this and that. So you want to make sure that you apply for business credit through banks that you already have a relationship with. Meaning, for example, I'm on my credit profile, I'm on credit card usage. I have Navy Federal, Discover, Chase, and American Express. I apply for business credit but for American Express, Chase, and Navy Federal. So Discover, I didn't because, well, I did apply for it, but I didn't use it because Discover reported to your personal credit report, and like I didn't want that. So I have American Express, I have Chase, and I don't have Navy Federal. I guess I just got Navy Federal, but I do have American Express and Chase business credit card, and basically they approve me more likely than other credit cards that I applied for. So I applied for Bank of America and I applied for Citi, and I didn't get approved because I didn't have no credit cards with them or any type of relationship with them at all. So that's why I didn't get approved for American Express. That's why I didn't get approved for Bank of America, and that's why I didn't get approved for Citi. So yeah, so make sure you have any type of relationship as far as business relationship or like a credit card. So like I have a personal credit card with American Express, and I got approved for a business credit card with American Express because I had a relationship with them already. Same thing for Chase. Now, Citizens, I got a business credit card for Citizens too, but I didn't have a credit card with them. I had a business checking account with them. So like I was telling you, open up a business checking account with your LLC so you can start building that relationship with the bank. And then once you build that relationship with the bank and it's time for you to apply, they're not going to be like, who are you and stuff like that. They're already going to know who you are. You had transactions on there, and they're more comfortable to give you the business credit than to someone who didn't have no relationship with them at all, and like it's your first time, ever even applying for anything that they had to offer. So yeah, so I definitely recommend building a relationship with the banks first before you apply for a business credit card. Just off of my experience is of getting denied for certain credit cards that I didn't have a relationship with, and also getting approved for credit cards that I have a relationship with. So I either had a credit card with them or I had a business checking account with them, which is just a debit card, and I just had, was doing transactions and stuff, and we got approved. So that is definitely one of the things that that kind of like I experienced while getting business credit. So can definitely have to share that with y'all because it's definitely useful information. So make sure that you just apply with banks and stuff that you have a relationship with. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna talk about is the benefits of business credit and why you should use business credit and not really get too many personal credit cards or whatever. My favorite reason is because it does not report to your personal credit report. Meaning, let me share my screen again with you guys. So we are back on my credit report. So wow, I forgot all about that. I had lost my American Express. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't. I lost another one. Oh, whatever. All right, so basically, American Express. Let me start all over. All right, guys. So hopefully, I didn't show anything there, but all right. So my American Express dreams into reality credit card. Business credit card does not report to my business credit report. Do you see an American Express business credit card? No, this American Express credit card is for individual purposes only. And I have an American Express regular credit card that I actually don't have on me because I don't know where I put it because I always lose everything. But if y'all don't believe me, let's do Chase because I do have those credit cards. So I have a Chase Dreams into Reality business credit card, and it does not report here. Well, also, if y'all don't believe me, my credit report is right there. So like, don't believe me, really, my credit report. So right here, individual. So this is a Chase personal credit card that I do have right here because I don't have my American Express personal, but I do have my Chase personal. So here's my Chase personal with my name on it only. So that's the card that's reporting on here. My business one is not reporting on here. So what does that mean? Why is that good? Well, it's good because one, you can max out the credit card. For example, remember how I was talking about utilization? Make sure that for your personal credit card, you want to make sure that you're under 9% for excellent credit or 29% for good credit. So that doesn't matter with business credit card. So you can leverage your personal credit. It matters for your paydex score, but it does not matter your personal credit report, meaning that you could keep continuously leveraging your personal credit to get more business credit cards or whatever. Because you can't keep applying for personal credit cards, okay? Because one, you're gonna get too many inquiries, which I'm gonna get to that next. But two, if you have business credit cards, you can literally, for example, American Express right here, I have a $15,000 limit, but I can only use 9% because if I use the whole 15,000, my utilization is going to be at 100%, and 100% it goes for 75. You see right here, bad credit. You don't want that. You don't want bad credit. So if you max out the 15,000 for investment purposes, all right, like I'll honestly, all you have to do is pay back the card and your score will jump back up. So honestly, if you that's really all you got, I would do it. If that was me, I'd do it because if it's investment purposes, your money gonna come back and all you gotta do is pay off the card and then your score's gonna jump back up. But it's better to use business credit because you can continuously leverage your personal credit. Because at that moment when you use the whole 15,000 and your score goes down, you cannot go get more credit cards. You can't get more business credit cards because your score is bad now because your utilization is low. So you have to wait until your investment comes back and then pay down your card and then apply for more business credit cards or more credit cards. And you don't want to do that. You want to, always apply for more credit cards so you could keep investing and stuff like that. So with the business credit card, it doesn't report to your personal credit. So if my American Express business credit card had 15,000, then I can use the entire 15,000 and it will not be reporting on here. So my credit's still going to be A1. It's still going to be 12% because that 15,000 that I use with a business credit card is not reporting on my personal credit report, and meaning that my credit's still going to be A1, meaning that I can still keep applying for more business credit cards or whatever. So yeah, let me add this in here. Another benefit is always that business credit cards usually give higher lines than personal credit cards, so you can make bigger investments. Yeah, so one of the biggest advantages is that business credit cards don't report to your personal credit report. So you can max out the credit card and make the investments you want to make and still leverage your personal credit by applying for more business credit cards and using those business credit cards and maxing those out to make some more investments. And then when the money comes back from your investments, you pay off your business credit cards because for the business credit cards, all you have to really do is pay the minimum so they don't report to your report. Or then if you don't pay them at all, then of course they're going to report to your report. But if you're paying the minimum, then it's not going to report to your credit report. And so all you have to do is keep paying the minimum until you get all your return of your investment, and then you pay off the business credit cards, and then you don't have to worry about the debt anymore. You just make money now, making profit off of money that you didn't even put out, that you just use your credit card to start making the money. For example, like if you buy real estate and you buy it with your business credit card, and then your rents or you refinance and your rent start paying you back, you pay off the credit card, and then you're still going to have your rent every single month and your credit card's going to be paid, so it's just profit from there. So yep, that is one of my main reasons why I love business credit cards better than personal credit cards. Okay, another reason, personal credit cards. If once you start getting too many personal credit cards, for example, I just got Navy Federal, went on September 14th, and you could go over here on my hard inquiries. Oh wait, no, they ran TransUnion, not Equifax. So you go on my inquiries, like each different credit cards run different credit bureaus. So they could have ran TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian. Navy Federal ran TransUnion, and I have an inquiry for Navy Federal. Now, open credit card accounts connected to an inquiry cannot be removed. So this inquiry cannot come off. It cannot come off. And remember, like I said, 2 or more inquiries on your credit report start getting you denied. Like 2 or more inquiries on each bureau start getting you denied for business credit or any type of credit or any type of anything. So you don't want to have too many inquiries. And like I said, if you apply for too many personal credit cards, then you're going to start getting denied. Once you apply for too many personal credit cards, and if you do get approved, you'll have too many inquiries and you won't be able to get them removed because they're connected to your open credit card accounts. The only way that they can come off is after 2 years. And if you want to keep leveraging your credit and getting more credit, you don't want to wait 2 years for the inquiries to fall off because it's not worth it, they're inquiries. So yeah. So open credit card accounts connected to inquiries cannot be removed. Now, when you apply for a business credit cards do not report to your personal credit report. So that means that those inquiries can be removed. So that means those inquiries can be removed because they're not reporting to your personal credit card. Nobody knows that you have a business credit card, because when they run your credit, they don't see no business credit card on there. They don't know that you have a business credit card, so they don't see it. So meaning that the inquiry that was connected to that business credit card is not really supposed to be there, because you don't have on your credit report, there's not no business credit card showing. So those inquiries can get removed and those inquiries can get disputed. And then the best part about it is you apply for business credit cards and stuff like that. And then after you keep applying for business credit cards, then you can remove the inquiries. Then you can keep applying and reapplying and keep removing inquiries and then apply again and then remove inquiries and then apply again. And you can run up a lot of business credit and make a lot of future investments for your business, any type of real estate, any type of any other investments, just because you took advantage of how business credit works, meaning that you apply for business credit, you got the inquiries off, you got more business credit. So that's one of the best advantages of having business credit. I'm telling you right now, that's a great advantage. And lastly, but not least, you can apply for business credit for each LLC that you have. So you just learned how to do and set up a proper LLC. So you could get 100,000 of worth. Like, I'm not saying you're gonna get 100,000, but you could. It's possible, depending on how strong your credit report is. But if you don't, I'm just making an example. If you get 100,000 on one LLC. For example, I got Dreams into Reality. I got like 20,000, I think, under Dreams into Reality. So, but I'm just saying, like, if you get 100,000 I got 100,000 in Dreams into Reality under that LLC. Like I said, it does not report to my personal credit, so nobody really knows that I have these business credit cards before, like, the business paydex score. But right now, we're not worried about that. We're worried about leveraging our personal credit. So, you use the business. Let's see. You use, what was I saying? Basically, you use your business credit card, um, and then what was I saying? I lost my train of thought completely. Oh yeah, I lost my train of thought completely. I literally had to remember what I was talking about. But all right, so I was talking about applying for business credit with each LLC. So if I have 100,000 in Dreams into Reality LLC in business credit, it doesn't report to my personal credit. So like you can't tell, or nobody could tell that, that I have business credit from there. And it's its own entity. Again, an LLC, it's its own entity. So it's something totally different from you, apart from you. So you can go ahead and open up another LLC, meaning I have Businesswoman LLC as well. So I could go ahead and open up Businesswoman LLC, and I still have Dreams into Reality LLC, and I have business credit cards for them. I could go ahead and open Businesswoman LLC and apply for business credit cards on that LLC and get approved for that LLC as well. So I could get 100,000 here, 100,000 here, and then I could go ahead and maybe open up a third LLC, get 100,000 there too. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's unlimited money. So as long as you know the game and that it's unlimited money, make sure that you keep using that business credit and don't really get too much personal credit, because once you get too much inquiries, it's going to be really hard for you to apply for anything else and leverage your personal credit. So yep, that is the benefits of having an LLC and having good credit, so you could get that business credit. So once you do get approved for that business credit, you can use it to invest into your business and then grow your business and then make money off of not even using your own money. And then you start making profit every single month. And then next thing you know, it's way better from there, because it takes money to make money or whatever. It's kind of hard to grow your business and expand it when you don't really have that much money. So once you start getting money, like credit, because you can use it to invest into yourself, invest into your business, invest into real estate, invest into whatever you like to invest in, and definitely run it up and make profits and make money every single month passively as well if you do it the right way. So thanks you guys for watching. But like, this was the last video that I was making for this ebook. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys had like a lot of information, because I feel like this information is very valuable to me, and I hope it was very valuable to you, and you could share it to the next person, and lead them to my page at PS Milan 2 underscores on Instagram, and also let them know that they can learn how to get their own LLC as well, or get their credit repaired so they can reach financial freedom and do what they want to do with their lives. All right, have a good night. Well, or good day, or whatever you guys are having. Good night, good day, good evening. Have a good one, and I hope that you guys have a blessed one as well.